Hey, what is going on, guys? Diamond here, and today I'm here with Alex, and we're going to be doing a phenomenal plugin called Battle Pass. Battle Pass is a plugin that is heavily inspired on the game Fortnite. Battle Pass challenges your players and reward them. Everything is very customizable. When your player reaches a certain amount of points from completing challenges, they will tier up and receive a reward. You can add as many weeks, challenges, and rewards as you want. So I really love the plugin, and there's so many cool little features that you wouldn't even notice that the developer added, and I'll go through each one of them with you guys. Without further ado, let's check out the plugin. So this is why I stopped inviting people to join. You know that, right? It's pretty self-explanatory, and how you use it is just by doing Battle Pass or by doing the shorter command BP, and it will open up a very nice menu with sound effects, which I really love when developers take the time to add some small sound effects to the plugin. It just makes it very unique. And here we have rewards. You can click to see all different tiers, and then you have the Battle Pass. You need to unlock it by purchasing at the store, and then you have all the challenges. So if you click over here, you can see all the different types of tiers, and we can go to the next page, and you can add even more if you want. But for now, that's about it. We could go in the store and purchase it, but if you're an admin, of course, you could do BP admin, and I'll show you every single command. And for now, what you really need to do is BP give, and I'll give myself Battle Pass. So I gave myself Battle Pass. I'll give Alex as well, because why not? There you go, Alex. You now have Battle Pass as well. And we can do BP, and I'll open it up again. And as you can see, we are actually allowed to use it. And then pretty much in here, you can see we have every challenge and the progress we're going to go for it. So clearly we have none, but if you check these, we have week 1 and 7. So if we go to week 1, we can come over here and just do the stone challenge. So we have to place 50 stone to complete this challenge and receive 5 points. And then here we have the miner, which we need to do is mine 20 cobblestone to complete this challenge, and then so on and so on. And you can even add more, as you can see. And then we have week 2, but of course you need to add those and customize them yourself. The developer added some small challenges. And tier 1, if you have, you can also add commands, so here it would run as soon as, since this is the default tier, but you can add different tiers, giving them rewards for it. But all right, so let's just go ahead and start the place 50 stone. So this is going to be quite a while. Alex, you got any stone on you? That's 32. That's 48. Now we're talking. All right. So let's just go ahead and right here works. So we just got to go ahead and place 50 of these. So just give me a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. You placed 1 stone, 25 out of 50. So let me just go ahead and check out my progress while I'm here. So if I do BP and then open up the menu, you can see my progress is 28 out of 50. I love that. It's really nice. Let me go back here. And yeah, it pretty much just shows me the progress of how it's going so far. That's really nice. All right, so let's just continue placing. And there we go. We finished it. You placed 1 stone. And pretty much it's confirming that we just placed all the stones. 50 out of 50. Great job. You have completed Bob the Builder challenge. You have received 5 points. So if you go to BP, you can check out how many points we have. And then we get 10 points in total to complete a tier. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to figure out. Alex, you got a pickaxe so we can mine all this stone? Cheers. So I believe, how much was it? We need to get mine 20 of these. So, wow. You're so lazy, Alex. You could at least put efficiency on this thing. I don't know if you actually have to mine like the cobblestone directly, or do you have to mine stone? Because I think it's cobblestone, isn't it? Yeah, it's cobblestone. I love how it's showing the progress as well. Oh, and there we go. It even came with a nice sound effect. I was about to say, I wonder if this comes with a nice sound effect towards when you complete it. And pretty much that answers my question right there. Great job. You completed Cobblestone Miner Challenge. You received 5 points. So if I go ahead and check here, you can see it pretty much completed it. And of course, as well, finished it, it pretty much would have ran a command. Like, for example, giving your player diamonds, giving them currency, or pretty much even giving them like a certain rank for it. That's really nice. It's super clean as well. You can change pretty much about every single thing. We're going to, of course, check out the config in a bit. We just have a few more things we can add. So, for example, if I wanted to give myself more tiers, I can do set tier and then my player name, of course, and I can set the tier. So if I set like the tier 5, and if I do BP again, As you can see, I already reached tier 5, and it says cool prize. Okay, I love that. And then pretty much you can do is check them out as well. Now, if I want to give myself even more points, so I could just go ahead and go ham with the points. And of course, this is just for tutorial purposes, showing off the plugin. Really wouldn't recommend doing this, but I can just go ahead and do give dash points, and then I'll just give myself 50 points. I love that little sound effect. So if I do it again, as you can see here, I've gained even more because of all the points. So if I do it again, I even leveled up more again. That is super cool. I would love to see this around servers because it is pretty much like a challenge plugin, and players would love this. It's super simple to set up and challenges, and you can add as many challenges as you want, which is really nice because other challenge plugins make it more complex than it should be. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it does it just perfectly. So I'm going to hop into the config and pretty much show you everything you need to know in there. And yeah, what is this for? Video. All right, so here we are in the config, and pretty much what we're going to do is just go ahead and click on it, and we have quite a few things. So here we have a backup. You don't have to worry that as much, but it's pretty much just data backup, and you don't need to do anything unless something bad happens to your server. If you lose any data, it's there. I really love developers that really put in the time to add features like this. It's really nice. Now here we have the challenges, the config, the data, and the rewards. So we're going to go ahead and start with the config, and in here you have quite a lot of features. So if we start way at the top here, you have the season start date. So you can actually set when each season starts, which is really nice. And you can pretty much set how many weeks in the season. So there's currently 8. So you can change the challenges every single week, which is nice. Keep your player base active and make sure they do every single thing. Points required to tier up, you can set it to 10 or how many you want. And then tier up sound, you can have an ISO or pickup sound effect, which is really nice. You can set the volume and pitch. And then you have the database if you want to hook it up to multiple servers. Really fresh, and I like that a lot. So here you have the challenge setting. Here you can change the progression system, and pretty much whenever you get a progression message, you can get it at 5%, 15%, 25, 50, and up to 100%. And pretty much you have the message as well. Status complete, and then status incomplete. This is pretty much when you're going to see it in the GUI. And here you have all the GUIs as well. So you have the inventory, which is the main, and you have battle pass, and then you have open, and it pretty much will give you the anvil sound, so you can change it as well. And you have the rest as well. So here's the ender chest, and pretty much it's unlocked, and then here it is locked. You can change the items as you want, and you change the store and how much it actually is. That's really nice, and you can change every single feature regarding it. You have the reward items, so you have an emerald, and pretty much this is all the GUI items. So just change them as you wish, and pretty much that's very simple right there. So all of this right here is just regarding all the items and its functionality. You also have the messages where you can change all in the bottom right here as well. So after that, you can go into challenges. And here where it gets really fancy. Of course, on Spigot, he is going to be leaving, developer, of course, is going to be leaving a information guide on what type for every single thing. Pretty much the type is regarding, so here it would be building, and we need to place stone. And then we have the mount as well. And for this one, we have mining, so you would need to mine cobblestone. So it's really nice. Of course, I would add more difficult ones. So for example, if you were doing mining, you would start very simple, like mine 50 stone. And then if you want to do something difficult, mine 50 netherrack, which you'd have to go to the nether, where you can make it more difficult, adding custom mobs in there, whatever you want. You can add your very own right here. So for adding it, just copy one of these and just add it to the bottom. And here you can just change the number regarding it. So I'm going to go for 10. For now, I'm just going to keep it mob killing. And then we can go for a enderman. And we can change it to the challenge name. So we'll just call it Slenderman for now. And pretty much the item would be monster eggs, of course. You can change it to anything you want. The data, so you can change it to the mob type. So if you have colored wool, you can change to a certain color as well. Very nice, because I hate it when developers don't do that. You don't get the full functionality of the plugin. And then the name of it would be Watch Out for Slenderman. And then you can also add the lore over here, and then requires progress. So I'm just going to set it to 1, which is going to be pretty much be killing 1. Well, in this case, Slenderman. And then here you just have the points. So the total points, you can set it to whatever you want. And then the week. So this would be week 1, you can do it. And after that, you can just save everything, close it down, And the best part, what I love, I'm going to be explaining this right now, is if you get anything wrong, the plugin will not stop working like every other plugin out there. What it will do, it will reset it back to a stage where it was fully working, or just reset anything in the config which is not actually correct. So if I set something to a 0 or forgotten a abbreviation or anything like that, it will automatically add it only that certain line back to a default. It will not set the whole entire plugin. It will only add that one line, which is really amazing, and it's very nice indeed. So here you have all the rewards that you can currently set for every single tier. It has a small explanation right here. And here you have the commands that will run. Here you have the lures, the name of the tier, and then also the item as well. So you can change every single one of these, which is very nice and functional. I really like it. And pretty much that's about it. You can set as many as you want. I would go for quite a lot and make your player base very active in trying to complete all these battle passes. So pretty much that's about it for the config. You don't really need to mess with the data because pretty much it's just saving current data to the players, and that's pretty much about it for the config. What is this for? This is why mom doesn't love you. You know, the cookie survived. You know that, right? Alright, there you go, guys. That was the whole video right there. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure to smack that like button down below. Of course, developer did do a giveaway on this on my Discord. If you missed it, well, this is why you should be in the Discord. So yeah, make sure to smack that like button. Comment any more videos you want to. And make sure to join Discord for any plugin support and giveaways in the future. So other than that, I'm Diamond. He's Alex. And we'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Thank you.